Hey guys, I'm in here with Adventures of Zach and B.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for checking in with me and Alistair this time. We're gonna do a video for y'all today. We actually just got back from having, not lunch, but a couple coffees with a couple of these gay dudes that we met in town. Being a gay couple in this, particular area, and areas like this, I'm sure a lot of y'all know, it's really hard to find other, gay couples who are like-minded that, just want to be friends. Like, we are a monogamous couple, and we just want a couple of gay friends.
It's hard to find gay people at all, honestly.
In Lawton, yeah.
Especially in these, small towns. And then, even just, gay military couples,
Yeah.
I still constantly have to explain that my spouse is a husband, not a wife.
When we first got here, there was this guy who told us that Chung's was great for gay people, and that a lot of gay people went to Chung's. We went to Chung's, we didn't see any gay people. During the Mayweather and McGregor fight, we did meet a guy Chase and his boyfriend. I think it's his boyfriend. I'm not sure if it's his fiance, but we met them, and they were great, so we need to have lunch with them soon. But other than them, we haven't really met other gay guys, other gay couples. So for this video, I am happy to be partnering with Hornet once again, and we created a couples profile on Hornet. It's weird, right?
It is pretty weird.
It is weird. I think I've always judged couples that I saw on dating apps and stuff like that, because you always just sort of assume that they're there looking to hook up. But now we're on the flip side of that, and I was very nervous going on because I didn't want to get judged. People thinking that we're getting on there looking for a hookup. So for those of y'all who don't know about Hornet, Hornet is a gay social network app. It is not just a dating app. Hornet is more of a social media app for gay guys than it is, just a dating app. It's kind of like, we're in the dating market again.
But for another couple, but not for sex things.
Hornet is 100% free. You can buy a premium version of it. So all of y'all go check out Hornet.
The link to our username is going to be in the description box below.
He's excited saying that. I would like to meet some of y'all, at least chat with some of y'all, and we're going to be going to Austin City Limits here in a couple weeks, so
True.
It'd be nice to meet up with a couple of y'all. No hookups, we're just looking for friends, okay?
True.
We're serious. Because people are going to be in the damn comments going, oh, I know what they're doing, I know. Okay, so I do want to talk about a couple things with y'all. The headline to this is, this college wrestler just got 10 years in prison for failing to disclose his I don't know why I keep trying to say POZ. It's not POC. Pause status. It's positive status.
Wait, why did he get 10 years in prison? Oh, because he's a wrestler.
Well, no. No, watch. Hold on. Early October 2013, Michael Johnson, also known as Tiger Mandingo, was arrested and charged with one felony count of recklessly infecting another with HIV, and 4 felony counts of attempting to recklessly infect another with HIV. In 2015, the Michael Johnson sentence was handed down. 30 years.
Wait, did he have sex with him or wrestle with him?
He had sex with them. He's not wrestling with them.
Oh, I thought that was how they... Okay.
No. The attorneys and the prosecution went back and forth a little bit, and then came to a deal where Johnson would serve 10 years in prison. So Michael Johnson, will be serving 10 years in prison for failing to disclose his HIV positive status. It should be mentioned, however, that the 5 men all consented to condomless anal sex with Johnson, failing to inquire about his HIV status. So 10 years in prison for failing to disclose.
No, well, I think justice, having a justice system that actually looks into it is right.
I think the unprotected sex in the gay community is a very big issue. I don't know. Do you think they should get in trouble for not telling people their status?
Well, this harks back to the Rock Hudson case, where he didn't disclose to his lovers that he was HIV positive until the public found out.
Yeah.
And then one of his lovers sued him.
Sued his estate.
Afterwards. And then it was the first time that it was there was a question whether it was a moral issue of whether or not to disclose your status. I believe that you have a moral responsibility to let your partner know, whether it just be one day or more.
Yeah. Agreed.
That you are positive or not.
A young man was convicted of child pornography for sending a sexual image of himself.
What the fuck? Of himself? How old was he? Like 2 years old?
I'll read it. On September 14, 2017, the Washington State Supreme Court convicted 21-year-old Eric Gray of distributing an image. Oh, sorry, no, of distributing this fucking.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I got it. I'm fumbling a little bit. I'm sorry. Of distributing an image of a minor engaged in sexually explicit content. The minor was his 17-year-old self, and the image was a sexual selfie of his own erect penis that he sent to a 22-year-old woman back in 2013.
Did he send it again? Is that why? Or is he being convicted from something that happened 3 years ago?
Okay, so...
I mean, 4 years ago.
No, he's being convicted of something that happened back in 2013.
Why?
So it's not...
Is there even a statute of limitation?
Yeah, so he was 17 when he sent the picture.
I think it's stupid.
You think it's stupid?
Yeah, it's your... So, like, it's of yourself. So, if you're charged with child... What was it? What was that?
Child pornography. And he's
if you're charged with child pornography and you're being, like... What is it? Labeled as a...
well, he's had to register as a sex offender.
Registering as a sex offender, that's... You're registering as a sex offender on your own picture when you were 17.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. He took this photo when he was 17. He sent this photo when he was 17. And it shouldn't affect him now. A lot of people do really stupid things when they're young. And take photos or videos of themselves. And you shouldn't be penalized for that.
Did you ever... You don't have to answer. Did you ever send pictures like that when you were a teenager?
Well, I was really afraid of technology. I was one of those guys who would put like tape over the
I think I did that too.
And so like I was never really into that. This ruling creates a precedent where you're now more easily able to convict people for pictures that they took of themselves.
What is the percentage?
18 to 22% of all teens.
18 to 22% of teens. Okay, so I will be the first to admit that I have, I was a teenage boy and I got horny and I took pictures of myself, in the nude, and I took sexually explicit pictures and sent them to, whoever I was dating at the time or, whatnot. And, it was a consenting thing. And so it would fucking suck if I had to register as a sex offender for that. Like, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Something does need to be said about, the high percentage of teens who are, taking pictures of themselves naked. Like, you guys got to really think about that. You shouldn't have to register as a sex offender for that, but it can happen. Look at this. It can happen. And so you really got to think about that. And you also have to think about how permanent it is. Because, when I was younger and I was doing all these things and, taking pics and videos of my bits for all to see, I wasn't thinking that was going to stick around and be out there, but it is. And it's been...
I'm just going to look this shit up.
It's out there, and it doesn't go away.
Just don't get arrested. Just for taking pictures of yourself.
It just blows
That's really what it comes down to.
my mind. Blows my mind. I hope you guys like these news story type of videos. We kind of just thought we'd go through them. And we, surprise, these stories came from Hornet, because on Hornet, there's a little tab that's full of news stories, and we thought it'd be really interesting to kind of go through a couple of them. I like this kind of video. It's different for us. We don't have to
controversial.
So you don't have to talk about our relationship.
This is where we'd like to announce our divorce.
No, I'm never.
And also,
no,
our next wedding date.
Yeah. He wants to get divorced so we can get married again.
I want to say 10 years.
10 years? Okay. So in 10 years, we'll have the breakup video. Anyway. Make sure y'all go check out Hornet. Follow us. I'll leave the username down below.
Thanks for watching Adventures of Zach and V. To all those who sent encouraging comments and responses to my coming out story, I really appreciate it. It really meant a lot, and I'm glad that I was able to have such an impact on you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It was a good story, baby. You did really well in that story. Everybody thought you did really well. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. We got people coming over.
Was that good?
Yeah, let's get to it. Gotta clean the damn hell.